What is up, everybody? This is Night Shift, and I'm back for episode 11, week 10 of my UMASS Dynasty. And just like always, I got a couple of things to show you guys for recruiting. Alright, first we're going to skip down to the bottom here. I'm going to show you guys we had a bunch of people sign this week, so we're moving on up in that category. And as you saw as I scrolled down, I'm mostly first on everybody's list and or the only offer. Alright, so now moving ahead, we are going to show you guys the scouting. I scouted all three of the tight ends this week just to see if I got any gems sitting in there. And none of them turned out to be any gems, but they all turn out to be decent. And this guy turns out to get a little bit better. He loses some speed, but he's got a pretty good spectacular catch rating, so let's not forget he's 6'6". Alright, and as always, I'll show you guys what I do to Andre Burke, since I still haven't made it to his top spot yet. But you'll notice that I finally got him to where I can actually talk to him by trying to sway him every week. It's finally working out. Alright, the only other guy that I have really to talk to here is the kicker. I put an hour on him, and he's in just about as bad shape as Andre Burke was, but try to get those sways in. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But I got a little recruiting bonus going on for this guy right now, so hey, there's a sway that worked. And one more thing. No, it didn't work. Take that 200 points and see if I can get anywhere with it. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys. I'm checking out these couple of guys that I'm second on their list. Not even close to getting that guy. He was soft to somebody else. And he's soft to NC State, so I'm going to let him go as well. And this wide receiver, Vandy's got them on lockdown also. Alright guys, so before I start the game, I wanted to show you guys where we're at in the classes. We moved up to 45 with all those signings, and here we go for the game. Alright, this week we are going to be playing Western Michigan, the Broncos. And they are a 500 team. I believe they're 4-4, so we haven't seen any decent competition since really Buffalo, so let's see what they got to offer. And as you can see from the jump, it's run it some more, which we always like to do. And when you're playing in the snow, this is what happens. My main target here is Blanchflower, and he's going to fall down and recover just in time and get it to Facel and convert for that third down. Alright, and now we're back to run it some more. I want you guys to keep an eye on that clock. It's just going down and down and down, and the first quarter is gone just like that. 0-0. Alright, now before we pick up, I want to show you guys, check it out. I am 26th. I got 196 points in the votes for the coaches poll. And we'll check out the media poll, and I'm sitting right there at 25, baby. Ranked at 8-0. Alright, so now we are going to pick it back up, beginning of the second quarter. And I'm going to get a nice little run. Too bad I ran into my own guy right there. Alright, and now to cap off the drive, we got a 3rd and 3. And we got a big time numbers advantage on the left side there, so I'm going to run it in with Broadnax for the touchdown. Check that out, guys. 16 plays, 81 yards, 7 minutes and 36 seconds for the opening drive of the game. It's fantastic. I love when I do that. Alright, now checking out the championship contender. As I told you guys, or I showed you just now, we were 26. So, there you go. Alright, their opening drive. Pick it up right on 3rd down, and he couldn't convert it. Almost, but not quite. Alright, now we're going to look deep. Everything's covered. And I'm going to check it down right there to Barrett. He's actually going to get involved here for a little bit. And right here we're going to be looking for Barrett again in the corner. And he comes up with a big catch, gets us back in the red zone. And now with 9 seconds to go in the half, we are going to give it to Broadnax with the 1 timeout left. See if he can knock it in. We got that same big numbers advantage on the left side right there. And touchdown. Now we're going to take that 14-0 lead into halftime. And basically for the first half of this game, they only had 3 plays on offense. That was pretty tight. All right, before halftime's over, we're going to go over the schedule, show you guys what's coming up. Obviously, we are playing at Western Michigan right now in the snow. They're at 4-4. Now check out next week is that big game with Toledo. That's going to be the showdown, guys. So don't miss next week. All right, let's pick it back up. Here's another 3rd down for them after a few plays. And I'm going to get in there and get a nice little stop. Alright, now this is 3 plays later on my drive, 3rd and 17, after a couple of bad plays, and check it out, busted coverage on their part, and Reggie Watts is going to make them pay. And that's what speed does for you. And they come away with the touchdown. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you the standings going into this week. We're coming in at 8-0. Toledo's still 8-0. Bowling Green's looking alright. We got them right after Toledo. And Western Michigan's going to fall to under 500 once we get done with this beatdown that we got going on. Alright, picking it up for them here on a 2nd down. They are finally going to come up with a play here. And this is going to be a big one. But check that out. Out of nowhere, Ed Saintville comes up. Makes the touchdown saving tackle. That could have changed the game right there if they scored. But Saintville came up with the big tackle. Kept them from scoring. And then they came up with the big 3rd down stop. Hold them to the field goal. Now that it's 21-3. We're going to have one more drive hopefully. But when they do that, they just shifted their defense, and I hate when they do that. Because they did it based on what play I was running. So I just changed it up. I'm going to run a different play. And check this out. The play action, safety bites, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but both guys running both ways were wide open on that one. Alright, that's going to do it for this game, guys. Your final score is going to be 28-3, and that's your final. Alright, now I'll show you guys the play of the game. Be that first pass to Reggie Watts for the touchdown. And your player of the game, first player of the game, is Reggie Watts. 3 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And check out Pagel. He was only 6 of 9, but for 200 and something yards. Broadnax was pretty much contained. No big plays in this one, but he did get the 2 touchdowns. And you guys are going to notice that Blanchflower got shut out. That almost never happens, but it did today. But he came up with 3 pancakes to still help out the offense. And as you can see, nothing big happened on defense. Hilliard did come up with 1 sack, though. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Make sure you tune in next week for our big game. It's going to be ranked against Toledo. Alright, guys. Peace.